Hello, my name is Jana and I am a roller skate enthusiast. This is a euphemism for someone who basically knows absolutely nothing about roller skating but feels very enthusiastic about the topic recently. Dancing and grooving and gliding along on these roller skates. This is something that I am so thrilled by that I have taken the next step and ordered some skates. Without further ado, here are the boxes. Oh, I am happy. I'm so happy already. This is the box. It's really playful. So there they are. Okay. Whoa, strong smell. So the Moxi sizing is basically whatever your women's shoe size is, you go one down from that. So I'm an 8. In Germany, hello. In Germany, that's a size 39. So I ordered a 7 and I hope that they fit well. We have this blue vinyl and oh wow. What you get as well are these toe stops. Let us look at the German skates. So these are the model Shadow, size 39, Euro size 39. Second unboxing. Ooh. Well. They are quite beautiful. And as you can see, completely different to the Moxi Beach Bunnies. It's interesting because they're already scuffed on the outside here. I have to say, like, the first thing is that this is completely personal preference. Jeez, I'm getting a headache from the smell. Not from these, I think, from the smell of the Moxis. And nonetheless, even though they are giving me a headache, like, I think maybe, I don't know if it's because I've watched so many videos about them, but currently I'm really more into these. Like, these are the ones that really excite me. Let's do this systematically. First off, comfort-wise, this is already a little bit harder than, you know, than this. This seems quite soft in comparison. The outside is different too, right? So you have vinyl here and it's a very stiff boot. And here you have suede. Definitely a little less stiff than the Beach Bunny. So the tongue here is like this gummy material. It's nice and padded for sure. But this tongue is softer again. But this one is a little more padded, it seems. Like, you could imagine that this is like a duvet padding. You know, like a duvet that you wear in bed. And this is more like, what does this feel like? Sort of like a sponge that you wash dishes with. What the Moxi Beach Bunny doesn't have here is like a little, you know, where you pull up the boot. They both have these eyelets going up to a certain point, I think pretty identical, and then you have hooks, which I saw in a video is really good if the eyelets don't go up all the way to the top. It just takes longer to loosen the laces. So it's nice to have these hooks. So these plates are both metal and I guess aluminum. They are, I would say weight-wise, these are very similar. The wheels on this are 80A, so a little bit harder than the Beach Bunny wheels, which are 78A. And these are a diameter, like width, do you say width, I think, of 62 millimeters, and I think these ones, and I think the Beach Bunny ones are 57 millimeters. And these bearings for the Moxi Beach Bunny are ABEC 5, and these ones are ABEC 9. The higher the rating, the better the bearing. With the Beach Bunny, the wheels don't have a hub, and that means that if you look at the wheel here, you've got the outside of the wheel, and then you have this plastic thing, and then inside there you have a bearing and the nut that attaches the wheel. Moxi Beach Bunny wheels do not have a hub, so they don't, it's like wheel and then straight to bearing and then the nut. That can lead to some squeaking, apparently. This is not like terrible or whatever, but yeah, it can be annoying. The people that reviewed the Beach Bunny, none of them actually used the wheels that the Beach Bunny came with. They immediately switched to better wheels, or their wheels of preference. Now, toe stop wise, here the toe stop, if you look, you don't have that thing that you have with the Beach Bunny. Ugh, I hope it, this part you don't have. So here's a direct comparison again. Do you see that? I don't know what that implies, to be honest. So the Moxi Beach Bunny is suited for skating outside and also the skate park. And the Luna Skate is more suited to outdoor skating, but also dance skating. That's one thing that I am interested in because I love dancing. And that's why I thought, okay, it makes sense maybe to get a roller skate after all that has a plate and trucks that are more suited to, you know, like the smaller moves that you need for dance skating. The reason why the Moxi Beach Bunny is more suited to skate parks and outdoor skating, especially for beginners, is because it has quite a long wheelbase. That's what it's called. So the wheelbase of the Moxi Beach Bunny, the distance between the front and back wheels is relatively long. I think these are the trucks and you can loosen them so that, like, the skates, you know, the shoe basically moves on the wheels a bit better. Like, you know, if you want to go around a curve, then it kind of, there's a little more movement there. And these trucks apparently for the Beach Bunnies are relatively stiff, and they also remain sort of less, you know, movable even if you loosen them. So that's why they're not so great, like not recommended for dance skating. Whereas these, like, the wheels are closer together, the wheelbase is narrower, and you can adjust the trucks so you can have them relatively loose apparently, so that you can really also use them for dance skating, for the smaller moves, for staying sort of on the spot and practicing all these little moves. So just to sum up with the Beach Bunny and the Luna Skate, I think they're both probably great skates for beginners, and you can't do much, like you can't really go wrong getting either of them. This is a little more expensive than the Luna Skate if you're living in Germany or, you know, in Europe, I suppose. I got the Moxi Beach Bunny once again for like 200 basically online. This one you can get for 179. Wheel wise, these seem to be a little inferior to these wheels because these wheels have hubs and these wheels don't. These wheels are a little harder at 80A than these ones, which are 78. Probably also a minimal difference. And a little bit wider too, at 62 millimeters versus 57, I think. The wheels are further apart. It gives you more, I guess, you know, grounding. Here it's narrower, and I think the quality of the plates and the toe stops and everything is good for both. I don't know for sure. This is like a, you know, newbies, total newbies who hasn't even worn these opinion, but that's what I gathered from my research. The toe stops are good, you know, solid ones on either. Like you also get the ones that you can sort of screw in that have like a hole in the middle. I didn't want one of those. I wanted solid ones. And what else? I'm sure there's enough support in this one, but this is like really quite stiff. I guess it's also, it comes down to, you know, do you want like, sorry, do you want like a fun and funky boot that you can like paint on? Some people do that and they personalize them. Or do you want one that's like more understated and elegant? I mean, this has glitter wheels too. This is LA and this is Germany. Yeah, so I will give them a roll now in the living room and see which ones I like best. And yeah, let's go and try these on.